take some damage. He gets Schaefer down. He's knocked out himself. Absolutely torn to shreds. Can they get in the ring? Product pulls Voxsic out the shit. He's pushing back round. He's going to catch him out in the open and he's going to go down.
Playerunknown's Battlegrounds tournaments. Join us every Saturday. Proudly presented by XPULZ.
Good evening and welcome. It's another week. It's another XPULZ tournament. Some more duos action coming at you tonight, guys. Some more duos action. Over the next couple of hours, you're going to see players going at it and murdering each other. All to try and get into that last game of the night to prove they are the best on the night, the best first-person duos team of the night. Hope you're all well. Hope you've had a good week. Hope you're relaxed and ready. Beer in hand, if that's your typical. Wine, if not, or maybe even a soft drink if you're allowed to do either of those two things. We're just in the final stages of countdown now for game one, guys. This is obviously game one of 3 tonight. Bear with me, just doing the final checks, getting the final things done, polishing the reticles, all that sort of stuff. Sims references for the win. Okay, we're just about ready now, guys. And I've been given the thumbs up to go. The Chuck Norris thumbs up is up. So we're clicking play. I'm going to load into the lobby now. And game one is about to start. Hopefully everybody is ready. Whenever the hamsters power up the servers. Come on. Come on, server. You know you want to get there. Initializing. So remember, this is all first person. There is no third person in these tournaments tonight, or in these games tonight even. So it's all first person. Remember, first person offers an entirely different challenge to third. Vision is restricted. And there is no looking over walls, round corners, downstairs, outside houses when you're inside. Round a wall, the little things like that. Anyway, the top 10 players from this game, and I think it's the top 15 players from this game, or top 15 teams from this game, maybe, I don't know, something like that. The top something players from this game, and the top something players from game 2 will go into the final game to play off for the honors of being the overall winners tonight. I went for a sunset game because quite like the sunset games, not gonna lie. I do quite like sunset in this game. Match starting in 1 minute. Anybody that's missed out on the first game, anybody that's just coming in now going, oh, I haven't checked in, you could get into the second game, guys. We can still slot you into the second game, so make sure you pester the hell out of Jackal. Pester him. Relentlessly pester him. Make sure he's being pestered. Reminder: there is a delay, so there should be no shenanigans, no ghosting, nothing like that. We run a standard 5-minute stream delay. Five minutes was actually my idea. I'm going to take credit for it because I felt that 10 minutes was a little bit too long for tournament purposes and doing multiple games and check-ins and things like that. And to be honest with you, the ring moves at the most amount of time it takes for the ring to move is 3.5 minutes at the very start. So the amount of information you're going to get from that is kind of minimal. Index has, I don't know if he's loaded in or what. What's this about? Needs to be stuck on Starter Island. Didn't seem to make the plane. Anyway, the plane is going sort of top quadrant of the map. So it's going to give people options, lots and lots of options. Let's get into the map. Let's have a quick look. We're already getting a good split of people. Some going north, mostly favouring south, though, interestingly enough. A lot of people favouring south. Which is interesting to me. Bill P and Creepkez going for... I think they might be going for the... My guess would be they're actually going for Starter Island. That's what I would think they're doing, maybe. This strat reeks of landing, trying to get a boat and going to Starter Island, which is a fine strat. Starter Island is sort of a mini military base. Just have a look at this player landing. He's landing at the... just outside the Rozhok. Looks like he's still going though. Where's he going to land? Where's he thinking of landing? He's going past the town? Or is he? Or is he going to land on the town itself? Looks like he might be actually going for the town itself. Lots of players going south. Anybody going north in this game will be at a distinct advantage. Looks like Phil P and Creeps are not doing quite what they thought they would. They are just driving around by the looks of it. They're not really going for it, unless they're still looking for a boat, maybe. Grix and Indexaz have landed in Rozhok and are starting to loot there. Ellipse and C. Jones put the town next to Rozhok, getting through that. Dark Shadow just on the outskirts of Pachinki. Tai and Chomper actually in Pachinki already. No one at military, but it does look like Doodles is going there. Oh, we got a lot of players at the prison. Let's have a quick look. Let's get into this straight away. We got Mighty Duck and his partner, Chewie the First, against Ominix and bopping on air fam. Be the first with that Ominix with that SK-12. Bopping on air. He's got the pistol, taking some shots at Chewie. Gets the knockout straight away on Chewie. Interesting, nice pistol work there. Very nice job to get the knockout straight away on Chewie. Ominix with the Mighty Duck, what's he doing? What's he thinking of doing? Chewie is taking some extra damage. Mighty Duck has to move. He's gonna bleed out. Mighty Duck has to make a move. Waits for Omnix to come out. Kills Omnix. Straight off. Unless I'm incorrect. I got the teams the wrong way around. Sorry, I got the teams the wrong way around. But yeah, sorry, that was Mighty Duck and bopping on air fam, picking up those 2 kills. Got the teams the wrong way around. I'm sorry. Same result though. So now that they now have the prison to themselves, almost entirely to themselves at that as well. So they'll get some decent loot from there. They don't have to move too far. Still got players moving down. Still got players moving down to the military. Incoming ass, fear me. Bear me 1 second, guys. Bear with me 1 second. Just have to do some. Okay, right, sorry about that. I just had to check that my audio was functioning correctly, and it is, and yay, it is. So we have 2 players getting to the military now. They actually got time because of the way the ring's going to land. You've got incoming Asafemi as well coming behind. So quite a few teams now deciding to go military. Got the same teams at Pachinki. They haven't really moved or done much. So far, the only real action has been Mighty Duck and bopping on air fam. Smithy 97 and his partner moving up to Severny. Creepkez. They seem to have done a loot all the way around the outer circle of the map, which is interesting, but they're probably not going to get a lot of loot from that, to be honest with you. Got some players coming in. Now let's have a look. Incoming ass coming in Adacia. He's actually by himself. His partner is obviously not with him right now. He's gone straight through the military to the other side of military. Dodi, NZ, and Imps picking up that loot already. Incoming ass, I don't know where his partner is. I have no idea where incoming ass's partner is. Let's have a look. It looks like he's ended up by himself. I don't know if his partner died early on or just didn't get into the game. Possibly didn't get into the game. Does happen sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it's impossible to get your partner in. Okay, so everyone just happy to loot. The circle's not really going to push much action for now. We've just got everyone looting around the map quite nicely, happily looting. There possibly is some scope for some action here. Chomper 32 has got some tier 2, has got the UMP. Dark Shadow and his partner in this building here, both rocking ARs, both rocking tier 2 by the looks of it. Chomper right in front of them. Again, I'm not sure if they're aware. Remember, this is first person, so the scope of what you can see is a lot different. It's not the same as your normal third-person game. You can see a lot less in first, obviously. It creates a whole other challenge itself. In the monthly update, everyone will be able to ladder. There's going to be a ranked mode for first person, so that'll be nice for everybody. We have to play this mode all the time then. Practice, get the skills up to where they need to be for our tournament games on a day-to-day basis, not having to wait, once a week to play these sort of games. So they're moving up now, both these players with their ARs. Both got the ARs. But M4 and M16. Chomper 32 still rocking the UMP. Tai his partner. Just picking up the Vector. Has the shotgun as well. The S686 deadly. S686 is deadly. Looks they must have some sort of inkling that this town's been looted. They regardless of first person, they keep trying to get some vision on top of these buildings. Looks like we have the yeah, it's a double AR combo for both players by the looks of it. Taking some shots. Chomper takes a little bit of damage. Few love taps there just to let them know he's there. Interesting. Chomper now knows that oh, Tai moved out. Oh dear. Tai moved out into the streets. Bad choice there. What's he gonna do now? He's gonna force Chomper into making a decision he doesn't want to make. Chomper's gonna have to go for it. Let's have a look at Dark Shadow's vision. Returns some fire. Long range UMP. Actually gets a few long range UMP hits in. Surprisingly enough. Dark Shadow takes some damage. Some bounced off the pan as well. More damage again from Chomper. Chomper's actually got that AKM out now. Dark Shadow jumping off. Gets very low from jumping there. Interesting ploy to jump off. Chomper has got himself back up to a decent amount of health. Dark Shadow's partner. Oh, Chomper's taking a lot of damage getting across there, but he might get his partner up now. Dark Shadow's really going to have to push. Looks like Chomper might have saved his partner's life here. Dark Shadow pushing up with the AKM, not bothering to heal. He's not bothering to heal. Chomper got the pistol out. Tai with the Uzi. They're sort of just waiting for death at this point, in my opinion. They're going to get flanked here. However, Dark Shadow does have low health. Let's see how it goes down. Chomper gets KO'd instantly. Tai just with the Uzi. Gets taken down, so that's a nice kill there. Nice work. Dark Shadow going straight for it despite having low health. Didn't really care, just went straight for it. Those two players have now got the entirety of Pachinki to themselves. Can heal up, can get what they need to. Once again, Doodle has got military to himself. Incoming Ass has gone a bit south there. Fear Me and his partner, Sergeant NGO, seem to have Novo to themselves. So got some players, the C and his partner, down at the south of Military Power. Okay. Let's have a quick look and see where we can go next. Gooch is just on the edge of the ring, quite happy to loot outside the ring. The ring is probably going to start, yeah, it's actually starting to push people now. Obviously, level 1 ring, not that damaging. Energy drink, painkillers, a couple of first aid, you're going to be fine. You can sit in that ring for a long time. It's pretty much only tier 3 ring, when it's probably going to be around here. It's going to do a lot of damage. So at this stage, you can still just keep looting, really. You can ignore and loot as long as you've got some brews and drinks on you. Mighty Duck popping on Air Fam, moving into the ring. Obviously picked up those kills at the start of the game at the prison. I call it the prison. Some people call it the crater. If you call it the crater, it's just unfortunate that you're wrong on that. There's no harm in being wrong. Have a look in Rick's. Rick, what's Rick got? Rick's got the AKM shotgun combo. His partner's rocking the Scar combo. Tier 1 helmets. Just been looting the apartments here. There's not really anyone close to them, so they've still got lots of time to move. They're right in the middle of the ring, so they don't have to worry too much. Index has and his partner looks like they've just moved through Rozok. Oh no, telling that lie, these players are not together. They're not. Unless they've fallen out stratospherically. No, they did fall out. There's a friendly fire incident there. There was a definite friendly fire incident. Wow, it doesn't seem to be that keen to res his partner either. Wow. I think we're actually seeing a domestic. Unless he DC'd. Well, something went on there. Maybe he DC'd. Maybe he crashed and told him to take him out to get his loot. It does happen. I have seen it before, but interesting. Everybody's starting to move now. Incoming ass, obviously by himself. Quite close to the edge of the ring, but shouldn't be a problem. Should have picked up some heals from the buildings he's been into now. Not seeing many players close to each other. He's probably going to wait till second or third push of the ring before we're going to see many more active fights right now. Okay, he just killed his partner with a crowbar. Looks like his partner probably DC'd. Told him to kill him to take his loot. That would be my guess. Gave up his loot willfully to his partner so his partner could continue on. The C, a load. Still out towards the Militator. Quite happy just to loot. Quite happy to take the damage. Let's have a look at these two players. What are they rocking now after spending 5 minutes in military? So we've got tier 2, tier 2, tier 3. We've got scopes. Well, we've got red dots, cars. 8x on the red dot. M4 for imps. Upgraded M4. Tier 2 helmet. Tier 3 backpack. Looks like he too is running the car as well. Not sure if he's got a scope, but I'm guessing he probably does. It looks like, yep, they're both rocking 8x cars. 8x cars. ARs for the main. Tier 2, and tier 3 backpacks. That's quite a nice military loot. Obviously, you really want to be rocking that tier 3, but sometimes even military is not that kind to you, and you don't get the tier 3. What can you do? What can you do? Okay, interesting ring. Okay, Creeps just got a kill. Just missed that, I'm afraid. Looks like XDVG by himself just got taken up by Creeps. Players just trying to position themselves now. A lot of players are going to be going past each other. A lot of these northern players are going to be in the same sort of sector of the map now when they come in. A lot of these players to the right here are going to be in the same sort of sector. You've got a lot of teams coming past each other now. It's going to be interesting to see if we start picking up some kills. Incoming ass moving slowly towards the bridge. Will he get pick up on these two? Fearme and his partner. Which way are they going? They're going straight across the bridge, or are they going to drive along here? Let's have a look and see which way they're going. A lot of interesting stuff. All right, Smithy 97 in a car. Bit far away from Dark Shadow and his partner. Interesting enough, Dark Shadow has not used a energy drink to get his health back up at all yet. So either he doesn't have one, or he's just choosing not to use one. He's saying to them, you know what? 70% health is all I need. Creeps who just picked up that kill in the house there. Toffix and his partner driving past them. Phil P and Creeps just hanging out in his house. Quite happy to chill there. Rick, I'm not going to say his last name, C. Jones. These guys are all in the same sort of area, but that represents quite a big section of land actually in-game. So driving round Pachinki, not settling anywhere in particular. Toffix moving up this hill. It looks like he's got the 8x on a M16. Not the best combo, 8x on an M16. Valo GB looks like these are not together. So Valo GB just chilling out there with the UMP. He would have seen Toffix now. Is he going to take some shots at him? Choosing not to at the moment. Choosing just to let Toffix go past. Just biding his time. Maybe he doesn't see him through the grass. I'm not sure. It looked like he did readjust his aim though. Got what, the 2x scope on that UMP. UMP is still pretty deadly, even sort of medium range, 50 meters or so. UMP's damage is quite reasonable. Toffix does get away with that though. A load in his part coming up in the car now. In the UAS, they're going to come pretty close to Toffix. Does Toffix hear it? He does hear the car. Goes slightly through out of his vision though, so he doesn't have to worry. Toffix's partner is quite far away from him. It's one of these teams that have split their partners out. Gooch is there in his own UAS. Quite far away. Coming up towards his partner now. I'm hearing some shots. Smithy taking some shots at the C and a load. Got that 4x scope on the M4. Trying to find an angle, trying to find a face in a window, trying to find a face in a door. Something like that. Trying to find some sort of angle. As we do that, we hear some more shots coming in. Smithy taking more shots. Neither player really taking any damage here. Both players trying to look for an angle outside the window. Looks like Bopper and Air Farm just got killed by Sergeant Neo. Interesting. And Mighty Duck went down as well. So two players I would envisage to be at the end of this game have just been taken out quite early on. Got 25 alive. That represents at least 12 to 13 teams at this point. Basket are taking some shots at Toffix on top of that hill. Leaving himself kind of exposed though. Alone to see if moved out of the house. He does have the 4x on that AKM. Trying to find an angle. Trying to find Toffix. Toffix has obviously moved into cover. Realizes the trees are offering him decent cover. Totally ignoring Fast Killer is ignoring the guys down in the town. Don't think he realizes they've moved out of the house. Obviously, he can't see the vision we have, so he hasn't realized. A load there. What's he doing? He's just quite happy to chill out in the house. The sea is taking the other house, so they're both just taking up siege in those houses. Toffix moving down. Valo GB still on that tree. Oh, I was wrong earlier. Was I wrong? Yes, I was wrong. Sorry, sometimes this does happen. Valo GB is actually teamed up with Goochers. Toffix moving in front of them now. Looks like Toffix is... Are they going to take some shots this time at Toffix? Both players are here. Not looking to take any shots, so both players quite happy to rub their bellies along the ground. Sort of a bit like when your dog goes to the loo and just drags itself through the house afterwards. Similar sort of play style. Toffix has got himself the UAZ. He's going to move away from these two players who are quite content just to sit around this tree. It's all about position, isn't it, for the last game? It is all about position. Fear Me and Sergeant NGO just got those kills on bopping on Airfam and his partner. Got the KAR out. Is he going to take a shot? Nope, he's going for the M4 instead. Toffix does take a little bit of damage. Get out first person because it's not giving us accurate data. Taking some shots. Toffix gets away with it for now. Toffix does get away with it. Is moving away from these players now. They're going to have to jump in a car and come after him if they want to catch him now. It's quite unfortunate. You've got some players sieged up in the houses ahead. You've got Grix on that hill with an M16. Toffix moving across the fields, going as far away as he can. Obviously aware of the fact that he's by himself. Smithy goes in for the kill. Smithy gets the knockout straight away. Trouble with splitting up into different buildings is exactly this. You end up getting separated. People can just rush you and separate you. Looks like that his partner is going to go down. Fast Killer going to go down, which means Smithy's going to go down as well. Yep, that's fine. Smithy and his partner do end up getting taken out. Stopped the car, rushed. One of them got knocked out. Second one flanked round, took him out. Efficient work. Oh, it looks like Fear Me getting into a fight here. And a quick fight, and it's all over. The C and a load killed by Fear Me and Sergeant NGO. Oh, and as you say that, Sergeant NGO and Fear Me killed from the town behind us. Wow. Holy crap, that was a hell of a shot. That puts GRXKE on 1 kill and 1 kill each. And it puts Grix 1S on 1 kill as well. Actually, I looked like I was reading that wrong. I thought because the names were similar, it was coming from that town over there. But he was actually already here. He was just chilling out in a decent position. Why would people have the same name? Why do people have almost the same name as each other? It's ridiculous. People, come on. Give me a chance. Give me some sort of chance to commentate. Okay, Valo GB and Goochers have moved up from their tree. Creeps and Phil P. Creep KZ? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about these names. Moving over this hill. Will Goochers and Valo be forced into a fight? It looks like they probably will be. Bear in mind this is first person, so these players could walk right in front of each other and probably not see each other. It is possible. Getting the creep because is... I'm going to call him Creep. Let's get into Creep's vision. Yeah, I like that. We'll call him Creep. Moving down this hill. Valo GB actually in a very nice position there for him. Totally prone on top of that hill. However, it looks like Goochers is... They're going to be walking up behind Goochers right now. Goochers knocked out. Valo GB not moving. Still not moving. Still not moving. Gets taken out. Creep and Phil picking up some more kills there. Picked up quite a few kills already in this game. We've got a lot of solo players. Looking at it now, we have Just the one, actually. One solo player. I thought we had a lot. We had one. Everyone else is in teams. Just one solo player. I thought Incoming Ass was solo as well. Oh, 2 solo players. 3 with Toffix. Surely Toffix is by himself. Sorry, Toffix, Incoming Ass, and Grix. All solo at the moment. Toffix has got himself a house. Lighting a fire, got himself a little hotbox, only rocking that 1X helmet, but still in the game, and that's all that matters at this point. Maybe he can get to that last game, get a partner in for the last game. Rick's moving up that hill. There's nobody on that hill. Creeps and his partner a little bit further away. Rick and his partner moving up this hill as well. Looks like they're in the UAZ. GayX, RKE and his partner quite happy just to chill out in this building together. They were separated earlier, but they realised when they got rushed probably that it was not the best idea to be that far away from each other. Rick and his partner moving right round the edge of the ring as far away as they can get from anything, just quite happy to play it slow. Yeah, we get some knockouts over here. Inf's got knocked out. So actually, Man Gaming got knocked out by Infs. Nice car shot there. Obviously, Inf and Doodle were the guys who got the full loot at military, so they've ended up with 8 X's on those KAR, so very nice combo for first person. That sort of vision can't be argued with this sort of level. Moving across this large scale map. Knows he's in there, just keeping fire on that building. While they move for the ring. Got to get themselves in the ring first. Lots of smokes coming out from Mind Gaming and ZXUR. Lots and lots. There's a wall of smoke there. They're making sure they can't see. You cannot see anything through that wall of smoke hardly. As you say that, Dark Shadow's partner gets taken down by Incoming Ass. Dark Shadow keeps driving though, leaving his partner to get killed. Dark Shadow's now by himself. He has Imps and Doodle in front of him, going for that. Mistakenly going for that warehouse. Unfortunately, not a great place to go. C. Jones and Ellipse in there already. However, they are being slightly pushed by the ring. Dark Shadow pulling the grenade out. What's his plan with the grenade? Thinks they're coming after him. They're obviously not, though. Grenade just blows up the fence. Now Doodle, NZ, and Imps are going to know where he is. He's moving around slowly, Dark Shadow. They haven't seen him. They haven't seen him. He's trying to move into this building. Nope, moving around the corner. Looking for them all the time, trying to get some vision. If Imps and Doodle turn around, they'll see him. But they don't. They're looking entirely the other way. Ellipse just takes Dark Shadow out at that last minute. Neither Imps or Doodle saw that. ZXUR, last person, is quite far away from his teammate, Mind Gaming. Lots of shots coming in. Nothing hitting so... Oh, looking the wrong way. Still nothing hitting, though. Imps and Doodle are actually getting pinched here. I'm not sure if they realise, but they're in the middle of this area. And again, they've put themselves into a pinch. They've put themselves into an actual natural sandwich. They're in the middle. They've got Ellipse and C. Jones to the right of them. Mind Gaming and his partner ZXUR to the left. They're sort of okay at the moment. They have taken a bit of damage, but they're okay. A little bit more damage coming in on both of them. A bit more again. Few more hits. Have they messed up? Have they got themselves into a pinch? It does look like they're going to really struggle to get out of this. While I'm saying that, Rick goes down at the edge of the map there. Imps is really low. One shot on Imps. One shot for the knockout. Ellipse isn't even looking the way. Imps just goes straight to floor in front of him. She gets knocked out by Ellipse. Doodle NZ. Last player from this team left alive. What's he going to do? Gets up, looking for an angle. What can he do? Quite happy just to rub his belly along the floor. Quite a nice area for proning here. You get a lot of cover, natural cover with the hills. The Denny just gets taken out by Zur and Mind Gaming. Toffix, our solo player, gets taken out. Grix and Incoming Ass, both solo players. We got a lot of players left by themselves now. A lot of solo players with 2 teams. 1, 2, 3 solo players and 2 teams up. Grix just moving straight into the heart of darkness. He doesn't care. He's going straight for it. He knows he's got position now. He's in the ring. He needs to stay alive. looking all the time. Oh, very nice. Very nice headshot. Really nice. They caught them while they were trying to grenade that shack. Another couple of decent shots from Grix coming in. Really nice aim from Grix. Not wasting any shots. Really conservative with the shots, and he's getting the good knockdowns. Mind Gaming. Looks like he's going to bleed out. ZXUR. What's he doing? He chucks the desperation grenade out, but he gets him in time. He had maybe 1 second left to initiate that res, and he gets it. He just about gets it. Grix in a great position now. C. Jones and Ellipse have to move. Doodle NZ is to the left of them. Who's going to see who? These players could literally see each other apart from the hill. The hill is sort of acting as natural cover for Doodle NZ. It's sort of giving him a decent amount of cover. Incoming ass again at the other end of this. So the terrain is so hilly right now. Draedon gives you such cover. Grix. ZXUR. Mind Gaming still just crawling along there. Who's going to come out on top? It's really hard to tell. Oh, Ellipse finally sees Doodle. Ellipse finally sees him. Grix is not looking in the right direction. ZXUR might have him on toast here. He's got a grenade in his hand. Nope, goes back to the AK. Goes back to the ump. Not sure what he's going to do. I thought he might have seen him. But bear in mind, guys, this is first person. This is all these guys are seeing. This is first person mode. This is all they see. There is no looking over hills. First person means that diving into cover is actually cover. Getting on the ground is actually cover. Again, this is all these players see. If we take that off, they are not seeing anything. All they are seeing is wheat. I'm not surprised if some of these players might actually turn into wheat farmers after this game. Ellipse and C. Jones keeping on their knees, trying to look for any movement, look for a little bush moving, a little head somewhere popping up. Not seeing anything. Both these players have to move though. The ring is okay. The ring is the worst for Mind Gaming as ZXUR. They have potentially the furthest to go. Yeah, looking at they have the first go. So they get up. Is Grix going to see them? They're literally on their feet now. So now their pretense is gone. ZXUR with the grenade. Is it going to land on top of Grix? No, C. Jones gets taken out by Mind Gaming. Grix then turns around with the UMP. ZXUR still doesn't see Grix. Grix must at least hear him. No, he takes out the team. So it's 3 players left. Could go anyway. Incoming Ass has done a stellar job to get top 3 by himself. I think he's been by himself all game. Yeah, he has. Who's going to take the win? All the players have fairly decent position. Incoming Ass seems to be just the furthest to go. Yeah, it looks like Incoming Ass is the furthest to go for the ring. Ellipse taking some shots. Not getting any hits with them yet. Got that VSS. The only person ever to use a VSS. Because of the first person. Because of the way prone works at first person. He can't see these 2 players. Incoming Ass with the grenade. Ellipse with the grenade. Grenades coming in all around. Where are they going to land? Oh, it takes some damage. Grix takes some damage. Incoming Ass doesn't. Second grenade coming in from Incoming Ass. Ellipse taking some shots on Incoming Ass. Incoming Ass taking damage. He gets up. No, no, no. You don't want to get up. You don't want to get up. Grix looks right. Oh no. Incoming Ass gets back on the floor, but gets taken. It's Grix against Ellipse. Ump versus Ump with a scope. Essentially, Ump versus Ump with a scope. Grix decides to get the crowbar out. Nope, another grenade. Nice toss. Good grenade. Might get the win with that grenade, actually. Might get the win with that grenade. Nope, doesn't. Forces Ellipse to move, though. Ellipse is out in the open. VSS against UMP. They almost run past each other. And Ellipse picks up the kill and picks up the win. So round 1 won by Ellipse. And C. Jones. 4 kills between them. Grix then coming second with the 6. Incoming Ass and Tarkis with the 3rd and 1. My bad. Incoming Ass did have a partner. He just died early in the game. Mind Gaming coming 4th with the 4 kills between them. Imps and Doodles. 5th, Toffix. Played nearly the entire game by himself in 6th. The Denny and Riddick. Or Rick even. I'm not saying his last name. In 7th. GayX RKE and Liban16 in 8th. Dark Shadow and his partner. I can't say that. Amit Brisson. In 9th, Creep KZ and Phil P in 10th. There you go, guys. We're going to take a 5-minute break. Lobby 2 will be up now within the next 2 or 3 minutes, and then we will go into the second game. Thank you. Go get a drink, have a break, have a toilet break if you need it, have a little rest, go lie down, put a wet flannel on your forehead, and we'll be back with you as soon as possible. take some damage. He gets Schaefer down. He's knocked out himself. Absolutely torn to shreds. Can they get in the ring? Product pulls Voxsic out the ship. He's pushing back around. He's going to catch him out in the open and he's going to go down.
Playerunknown's Battlegrounds tournaments. Join us every Saturday. Proudly presented by XPULZ.
And welcome back. Hello, hi, how are you doing? Hope you enjoyed round 1. We're now into round 2 to decide. I think we're doing round 3, so we're going to do round 2, and this will decide the makeup of our final game. We're pretty much there now. I don't think there's anything else for us to really do. We're just waiting about 5 minutes to let everybody else get in and do what they can. So we're just going to click the start button in a second now. Okay, clicking start. Okay, not sure what. There we go. Let's go to observer. Okay. Starting the server now. Thank God they got the rejoin my game button. That would be kind of tragic otherwise, wouldn't it? Would have been particularly tragic. So we're going into game 2 now. Of 3 games we're going to have tonight, guys. So you get one more game after this to decide who's going to come out on top. Set the server, boot the hamster, spin it up. People start to load into it now. Come on, server. There we go. Server's loading. So last time we had dusk. This time I've gone for bright sunshine. I like bright sunshine. Clear day sunshine. And here we go. We are in. The players load in. So we've got Steven, the king of the pistol. He's here. Paul Cass, one of our regulars again. Best Kebab, you again, another regular. Who else have we got? Who else have we got? Paul Jas and Astormix again, quite regular in these weekly games of ours. Draedon's turned up out of nowhere. Here comes Draedon. Always has a say in every game. Does Draedon always has a say? Pulsey in as well. I thought Pulsey was partnered with Steve-O. Whiskers has got. Looks like Whiskers got himself a partner in the end. In fact, I think Whiskers could actually be partnering Zero, or maybe Zero's partnering Draedon. I don't know. Let's have a quick look. I could tell you. Yeah, so Whiskers and Zero are partners. Voxsic and Draedon are partners as well. Nonsenio and Trifecto, very tried and tested team that. Cinzi and Astormix picked up a couple of wins. Always there or thereabouts at the high end. This is going to be a lot of death here. Gaxney Italiano. Can never really look too far past Gaxney and Italiano when it comes to these games. Can never look too far past them. Steve-O and Pulsey. Surprisingly, last time they came. Last time they played, so Steve-O and Pulsey ended up getting into the top 10, I believe, and then getting into the final round of games. Out of nowhere. Was not expected. Still got in there. Okay. 13 seconds till we start. 6, 5. Okay, let's have a look where we're going. Oh. So, Lipovka, Milita, the prison, Milita Power, military base, Novo, are all going to be prime targets here. This is a really restrictive plane. It's a really quite restrictive plane, so I wouldn't be surprised like we're seeing now. A lot of players will probably just start floating off away from the plane towards the middle of the map. Because it is actually quite restrictive, and the last thing you want to end up is at military power at the start with like 4 or 5 other teams there. Especially in first-person mode, right at the start when you're trying to sort of navigate the difficulties of actually looting. What's actually happened as a result, though, is that it looks like roughly half of the players in the game have actually gone in the same direction. Ironically enough. So to avoid all ending up at Lipovka, Military Power, or potentially the prison, they've all ended up going in the same direction anyway. We have a lot of military-based players, though. A lot of people going for military. Gaxi, Uljas, Danistas. I don't see Gaxi's partner. I don't see Italiano. Oh, there he is. He's down there. He's coming from another angle. Cinzi. Looks like a Cinzi's here. I don't see where a Stormix is his partner. I'm not entirely sure. Stormix is going to Novo. Cinzi looks like he's going to end up landing at military. Nostro and L3V1NP. What's a joy of a name? Just rolls off the tongue. L3V1NP. Like a car number plate rather than a name, to be honest with you. So Puljas and Danistas landing. Koro then getting himself on top of that building straight off. Let's get into his vision. Getting that Uzi. Not really the best position to be in. Uzi on top of one of the buildings at military straight off. Here there is, however, a Scar if he wants it. I'm going to pick up that Scar. Looks like the military players are going to be okay. It's not bad for the military players. It's not bad at all. Cinzi obviously getting in that car, going straight for Astormix at Novo. Astormix and Cinzi do love to loot at Novo. Not to give away their big secret, but they do love a Novo loot. They certainly do. Interesting ring. Some of it over the water is going to be quite restrictive quite early on. Pulsi and Stevo in the same town, Pollyannas, Polcast and Beskibab EU. Steven gone up to the small sort of town on top of Pollyanna. Not bad loot up there if you can get it. Trivector and Nontino looting the small farm area next to Rozok. Mr. at the school. Pico and Tunga just getting those sort of houses there. Not great houses. Strategas and Isparta went talks taking over Military Power. So everyone's getting loot. Everyone's going to be getting loot. There aren't going to be players that suffer from loot. A little bit concerned about Gaxi and Italiano. They obviously know what they're doing. Both players play a lot together. Are very well worked out and are very, very comfortable in what they do. But they are very split up right now. Split up in duos is always a bad thing. It's always a bad thing when you split from your partner in duos. Unless you are really, really, really awesome. The Gaxi is very far away from Italiano. If he gets knocked out, he's not coming back. Cinzi and the Stormix doing the Novo loot. They do love a Novo loot. They will quite happily loot up Novo. Stevo and Pulsi still moving through Pollyanna through the high rises there. Everyone just is spread out quite nicely. Some players got cars and Midway. Draedon by himself. Where's his partner? Voxsic. I haven't seen Voxsic. Where's Voxsic? They've split. Oh, they split quite far. Draedon, I'm noticing Draedon tends to do this. He likes this sort of mine area. I guess there's good enough loot to get you on your feet there, and that's all he needs. Koro. Actually inside the military building now. Bottom floor. Danistas taking up a position on that radio tower. I'm not sure if it's a radio tower. I'm going to call it a radio tower. It might not be a radio tower. Danistas, good loot up here. Always some sort of decent loot up here. He's already got the AKM though, so he's just picking up ammo. He's got no scopes for his AKM. Koro with that Scar. Gaxi is still looting at the far end of military. Puljas has picked up an M4. Have a quick look. He's got the tier 2 helmet as well. Only rocking the red dot on the M4 though, so no 4Xs, no 8Xs as far as I can see now. Let's have a look at Gaxi. Again, rocking red dot sight on that M4. Has got the upgraded clip for it. Not much else though. Does have the tier 2 helmet, which is quite nice. Is a little bit keen there. I'm not sure he's going to get any vision on anyone. Not with the red dot sight from there. There really isn't anyone to see. Danistas probably has the best chance of seeing someone. However, he doesn't have a scope either. So, all these players have the potential to kill each other, but they're really lacking any 4X or 8X optics to make it work. So, there's going to be a lot of positioning and posturing, but probably not a lot of kills at military for now. Not until these players move into a bit closer than they are to each other. Mr. XXD and his partner just looting the school. Nonsenio and Trivector have moved on to Rozok. They started at the farms on the outskirts. They moved into Rozok now. They are going to get very well geared. Okay, these players are seeing... There is definitely some sort of fight going on here. Pistol against shotguns. Both players taking a lot of damage. You've got one AR, one pistol against double shotgun. Clever play here for Ide and his partners probably to just get into this building and play it out from there. Can't really do much with the S686 at that sort of range. Taking more damage as they jump in the building though. More damage coming in from Tunga. He's got them... Oh, okay. Okay, well hopefully I can get back in the game. Be quite tragic if I can't. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. And I've casted these tournaments for about 6 weeks now. Twice a week. Never had a crash before. I don't actually know if I can get back into this game. Oh, thank goodness for that. Okay, we're back in. Don't know what we missed. Don't know who died, who didn't. 38 players, so one player died, I believe. Right. I like that there's a rejoin feature now. It's a very important thing. I'm happy they put it in. Okay, so we've got Zero Thermic and his partner, his new partner, Whiskers, lot looting Georgia Pool. Tico just killed Habbo. So it looks like that fight resolved itself. The one we were trying to have a look at here. So that's the players we lost. 2 shotgun players. Oh no, we didn't lose the 2 shotgun players. We've lost 1 of the shotgun players. And we've lost... Oh no, we have. We lost the 2 shotgun players. Sorry. Ignore me. I was offline, to be fair. Okay. So they resolved that. Looks like the two players with just shotguns went down. Best Kebabi Yu and his partner moving up, trying to get to the ring. Draedon taking damage, but not really taking damage. Oh, looks like we've got something going on here. Let's have a look. Scarecrow with that red dot sight on a SKS. Got some players in front of him. He got no helmet though. Oh, takes a bit of damage from Norman Bates. Going for the long range shotgun shots. Takes a little bit of damage there. Scarecrow's partner Baffink. He's getting slightly pinched here. His partner needs to do something. His partner needs to get in the game here because he actually is getting slightly pinched. It looks like he could go down. The Sakwas is actually pushed off. Baffinak moving up. Get some shots on there. Got the scar as well. Not much Norman Bates can do here. He's only got a shotgun. He's got maybe, I don't know, 25 yards, 30 yards of real range with that shotgun. Outside of that, it's going to do very little damage. Looks like they've sort of got them pinched here. They both moved into the same warehouse together. Grass goes down. Sakawas goes down. Norman Bates taking more damage. It looks like Norman Bates probably isn't long for this game at this point. He's going to try and get his teammate up at the back of the warehouse there. But when he does that, it looks like Baffinak is moving up on him and Scarecrow is moving around at the same time. Looks like he's flanking at the same time. Looks like Norman Bates might get the res off. He does. Sakwas is very low. It looks like by leaving it quite slow to move in, they sort of handed it back to the other team slightly. They've got back up at least. Sakwas, what's he going to do? Is he got the ability to heal himself? Has he got the ability to res Norman Bates? Obviously he can res him, but is he going to heal himself first? Is he just waiting to get pushed here? All will be revealed in time. I don't think he's healing. I don't think he has the capacity to heal. So it looks like he is just waiting this out, seeing if they pushed into him. Scarecrow, again, hasn't healed himself. I'm guessing Scarecrow has a lack of heals at the moment. Norman Bates is slowly crawling round. Got to be careful. Has to realise they're probably in that gap. Sakwas not moving. Just planted himself like a tree. Sakwas is not moving. Quite happy just to chill out. Partner will go down, though. He's slowly bleeding out. Norman Bates is, but he will. The bleed out will get quicker and quicker and quicker. The bleed out will get quicker as time goes on. Baffinack still hanging out outside. Sakras has just gone in for the res now. Scarecrow's very far away. He's not really added anything to this fight at the moment, Scarecrow. I can see what he's trying to do. He's gone quite far back to see if they come out the back of the warehouse with the SKS. So he's sort of looking to get position on them at the back of the warehouse. Baffinack is moving in now. I'm probably a little bit too far for this fight. No, he's not. He's actually moving away. So they're quite happy just to sit outside these warehouses. Neither of these two players seem to have any heals inside. It looks like neither of the players outside have any heals either. In the meantime, time is ticking on. They are inside the ring, so they have got the luxury of being able to take a lot of time because they are inside the ring, and the ring will be ending here. But, you know, there's no guarantees that some other team isn't going to come along here. You can't take this long with a fight like this. You can't take this long with this sort of fight. Actually saying that, they have painkillered and they're starting to regain some health. Baffinack wants to move in. I can see it. I can see it in his movements. He wants to move in. Scarecrow is now finally moving up. Takes a few shots. Doesn't get any damage on him though. Again, you've got an ump and an Uzi against a Scar and an SKS. Scarecrow, not sure what he's doing. I don't think he's adding terribly much to this. He looks like he's gone upstairs to try and get a bit more range, but he's just very far away from Baffinack, sorry. He's very far away from Baffinack, so he's not adding much to this fight right now. And in fact, now he's knocked out, the fight shifts entirely into Norman Bates and Sakras' hands. Scarecrow is too far away, has got no angle. What can he do? He's trying to desperately now move out of the building. He is desperately trying to run. What's he going to do with that SKS and half health? What's he going to do? Sakras and Norman Bates are still highly aware that there's a teammate somewhere around here. Scarecrow moving around. He's sprinting as fast as he can. His teammate is bleeding out on the shoreline. What can he do? Changes his mind again. Looks like he's going to try and go for the car play. Interesting choice. No headgear on Scarecrow. One shot and he is toast. Returns some fire on Norman Bates and Sakras. Gets a couple of shots onto Norman Bates. Runs out of ammo. Both players get behind the boat. And Scarecrow goes down. Sorry about that. So that turned around entirely on its head there. They had the advantage. Sakras and Norman Bates played it out really slow, really patiently, picked up the double, now have all that loot from those two players to pick up, have this entire town to themselves for the next couple of minutes at least. They've done quite well there. In the meantime, we've had a lot of players moving, a lot of stuff going on. Gaxi and Italiano have got themselves into a long building, but have taken some damage for it. Looks like they took some damage on Polkas and Best Kebab EU. Italiano and Gaxi are where they want to be. They're in a building and they're in the middle of the zone. And that's exactly where these two players want to be. Gaxi taking some shots. Got the 4X on that fully upgraded M4. Polkas just in and out, in and out. Best Kebab taking some damage. Gaxi is not someone you really want to be peeking terribly much when he's got a 4X and a fully upgraded gun. Trivector just knocked out Diverse at the same time as we're watching this. He's just taking random shots at the house now. He obviously can't see these players. If we get off the vision, that's all he can see. He can't see anything. We can see, he can't. He knows they're there because he's seen them. Best Kebab EU and Polkas moving off, deciding to just get out of there. Why risk it? Moving up behind the house. Coming in, trying to look out the window now. Let's see if we can get some return fire. No, Italiano and Gaxi moved to the back of that long house now. Number plate man has been KO'd. Gets killed by his partner. Another game, another senseless partner on partner death. Partner on partner on partner. No, partner on... It's not a black on slate black situation here. Gaxi takes some damage. He actually stuck his head in the window and took a bit of damage. Just ducked straight to the floor there. Best Kebab EU and Polkas not to be messed with. In the interim, Tunga takes a bit of damage as well. But picks up the kill on Koro at the same time. Best Kebab EU, Polkas. Okay. Right, yeah, that was definitely a thing. So we won't spectate Best Kebab again. Stuff has gone slightly buggy there. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but I ended up over the ocean. Why don't you use first person more, Stifler? Gaxi asked before we started this game. Why indeed, Gaxi? Why would I not use first person when it works so perfectly well? Whenever I jump into it, it's just a perfect experience. Ship it now. Okay, so they're returning fire on each other. This just this long-standing war. It looks like the problem here they've got is obviously Italiano's just rocking the UMP, Gaxi rocking the M4 with the 4X. So sort of a 2v1 here because both Best Kebab and Paul Cass even are able to return fire onto Gaxi every time he sticks his head out. Looks like Paul Cass is actually moving away now though. Trying to get up on top. Nope, take some shots, so moves back down. Best Kebab desperately trying to lean. He's leaning as hard as any man has ever leaned in the history of leaning. I'd love to say what gun he's got. It looks like he's got an invisible gun. He has an M16. I couldn't tell if he's got a scope on it though. Probably he does, given the damage he's been able to put onto Gaxi. Gaxi and Italiano deciding it's time to leave, I think. They've had enough of this. Nonsino and Trivector moving into the ring. Steven and his partner quite happy in that house there. Zero Thermic and Whiskers have moved into the ring. Voxsic and Draedon just been zooming up every piece of loot they've got. Norman Bates and his partner Sakwas moved up, I believe, into looted areas already. So everyone's in the ring. We have all of our players in the ring. All of them quite happy. All of them quite healthy. Let's have a look at Nonsino. In that building there. Quite far away from anyone else. Right on the edge of the ring though. So they're going to have to move. Yeah, they're all going to have to move quite far. Best Kebab EU still taking some damage. Let's have a look. Still peeking that window. Italiano pulls out the crossbow. So Italiano's going for the crossbow in the window. But in peeking again takes a whole lot of damage from Paul Cass. Paul Cass and Best Kebab EU quite happy just to keep this fight going. Looks like in desperation to try and add some damage, Italiano's picked out the crossbow. Gaxi taking more damage again. Best Kebab EU and Paul Cass could really turn things on their head here if they turn this round. They're able to do something meaningful here against Gaxi and Italiano. Number plate man on top of the hill here with a car. He could actually be getting involved in this fight. It looks like he's actually got straight down. Oh, come on, game. Why you gotta be like this? Palsy just gets knocked out. Where's Palsy? Where is Palsy? That's the question. I can't see. Oh, they're outside the ring here. Looks like Steve-O actually has position on these players. Takes some shot. Mobes takes a bit of damage. Got the M16 up against the Scar. Upgraded Scar though. Got a extra bigger mag on it. Mobes taking a little bit more damage. A little bit more damage again. Steve-O ducking and dodging. Doesn't see Mobes, his partner behind him though. Too focused in on Mobes. Steve-O and Palsy end up going down. Too focused in. Gaxi and his partner moving away. Oh, interesting. Gaxi and Italiano coming into this town now. They don't realize though that Draedon and Voxsic await them. Interesting fight here. Draedon, not a player generally to mess with in these games. Always a high killer. Always got pretty spot on aim and positioning. Obviously, Gaxi and Italiano have won multiple of these championship games now, but Draedon is not to be messed with. And if you want to desperately run away from one fight into another town to fight someone, you don't want to be fighting Draedon and Voxsic. Draedon knows they're there, trying to peek. Doesn't see them. Best Kebab EU turns up as well. Takes a bit of damage, a lot of damage, a huge amount of damage. I'm upgrading that to an astronomical amount of damage there, but not enough to take him down. Trouble is now is Draedon and Voxsic know exactly where these two players are. Gaxi drops down. What's Gaxi going to do? He's trying to take up another house. Gaxi and Italiano quite happy just to sit out in these houses. Italiano is still suffering from lack of AR syndrome. He only has the UMP, and I believe he's got a crossbow. Serious lack of AR there, and pays for it. Takes a couple of shots off Draedon. Instantly very low health. These guys have been fighting for such a long time now. They don't have a lot. Yes. Italiano has no helmet. Gaxi trying to get an angle. Had so many fights, had to deal with so much stuff. Again, Gaxi has no helmet. Neither player have any helmets. That prolonged fight with Best Kebabi, you and his partner, have stripped them of meds, stripped them of helmets, stripped them of armor. Whereas if we look at Draedon and his partner, they are relatively healthy and happy. And as you say that, Voxsic gets the knockout on Gaxi. Is this going to be an early exit for our multiple champions? Voxsic and Draedon pushing up. They know they've got the advantage. They both get the SMGs out and they're pushing up on the building now. What can Italiano do? He doesn't see. He's too busy healing himself. It looks like Gaxi's going to get taken out as a bare minimum. Italiano is a bit like a cockroach though. Unless you are going to nuke him, he will hang around. He's getting in the car and immediately responds. He knows how to do it. He's done it multiple times. Can Voxsic get out? No, he can't. He can't get out. Italiano once again survives. Somehow, as if by magic, Italiano goes off into the night yet again. Yet again, his partner goes down, but Italiano, he stays strong. He knows when to hold him, and he knows when to fold him. I think it's the best way to describe Italiano. He is the gambler, and I would not play that man in poker. Somehow gets away from that situation, from those deadly players. What can he do now, though? In my experience, this means that somehow Italiano is going to end up in the top 3. But we'll see. We'll see. He's desperately trying to find somewhere he can hold up till the end of the game. Not the best choice. Norman Bates and Sakwas are here. Nonsigno is just over there. Italiano doing what Italiano does. He's going to get in the bathroom. He's going to sit behind the door. And he's going to hope he swings it out till the end of the game. He has no shame. But why should he? In the interim, we've got shots going around all over the place. We have damage going on everyone. Mr. XXD, almost down in the ring. Not a great situation to be in. Flops onto the floor. Steven and Diverse in front. Malik Maljik. My God, guys. Can you all just call yourself Bob or Jane or something? It takes me more time to pronounce a name than it does to do anything else. Let me just work this name out. I really feel sorry for Type Force nowadays. I never used to, but I do now. Shots coming in. Steven gets knocked out. Diverse is still up though. What can Diverse do? Steven taking more damage as he tries to desperately move in. 32 seconds on this ring. Diverse is quite far away from Steven though. Looks like Commander. There's too many M's in that name, Commander. Marok moving up. Oh gosh, he's going to move right in front of Mr. Is he going to see him? He must see him. He does. Marok gets knocked out. They pushed up to get the kill on Steven. Loses his teammate in the process. Commander then trying to push around the corner. What's he doing? What's he going to do? He's got players in front of him, players behind him. Everywhere there are players. There is nowhere to go but for players right now. He has no option but to run away. Leaves his teammate dead on the floor. Says, do you know what? I love you, but I'm out. Bye-bye. Mr. XXD and Malik moving up as well. Behind him, Zero Thermic and Whiskers. Diverse. Steven's partner moving into the wrong building, possibly. This is not the building you want to move into. That's the building of death. The only thing awaits you in there is death. Voxsic kills Mobes. Flat out kills him. Not sure where Mobes was. Can't be everywhere. Best Kebabi, you and his partner still going. Fitzy is still up. Mobes' partner, I believe. Stormix and Cinzy will have a say in this game. Draedon and Voxsic, they're just so comfortable. They've got scopes, they've got armor, they've got heals. They are just so comfortable. They got really nice loot and they're comfortable now. Italiano has just holed up in that building. I don't expect to see Italiano move until he's forced to move. Paulcast killed Fitzy, so Paulcast just took Fitzy out. So that Fitzy team is gone. Looks like Paulcast is going to go down too. Paulcast gets knocked out outside the ring. Can Best Kebabi you keep his team in it though? A Stormix and Cincy putting some shots onto XPULZ and Danistas. Draedon is just loving this. It's just kills all around him. A Stormix takes out one of the team there. XPULZ is left alive. Cincy gets knocked out at the same time. A Stormix still up. XPULZ still up. But they're now in a we are solo players in a team game situation. Same for Best Kebabi do. Draedon and Voxsic and this ring and the RNG has just wiped 3 teams out and it's decimated 3 teams. They've had to push up, and it's been an uncomfortable proposition. It's not been fun. Draedon taking some shots, though. Where's Draedon taking shots from? It looks like he's taking them from down there, from the M24, maybe. XPULZ. He's going to have to move soon. He's got 1 minute. He's on the edge of the ring. He's looting up his partner's stuff. A Stormix. Looking directly at XPULZ. Oh! Oh, Voxsic. Voxsic with the long-range headshot. A Stormix, what's he going to do? He throws a grenade. I don't think he realises that the person he's looking at is being killed. Best kebab EU. All these players have to move now. There is no messing around. Draedon, Voxsic, everyone has to move. And as I was saying that about Draedon and Voxsic, look at the kills they've got. 5 kills between them. Next up is Tico and his partner. Stormix still looking in the wrong direction. We've got some action going on over here. Nonsenio and his partner Trivector, one of which is knocked out. Tico and Tunga. Looks like Tico and Tunga are serious business here. They're not messing around. Trivector trying to move up. What can he do? They're on that tree. What's he going to do? He's caught in 2 mines. He wants to res his teammate. His teammate has no helmet either now. Tico and Tunga are moving down. Slowly trying to get position. What does Tunga see? He doesn't see Nonsenio. Let's just get out of that. Yep, he doesn't see them. They're right over that ridge. They're going to get a nice res off there. Just about on the edge of the ring. Returning some fire now. Come on, get some damage back. Tunga gets knocked out. Trivector knocks Tunga out. Tunga's now in the same position. Tikiko, what's he going to do? Tunga then with the shots again. Slowly killing him. I don't think Tunga can survive. He can't. Tikiko's going to go down as well by the looks of it. Tikiko is in serious trouble. Nonsenio putting some shots on. The ring at his back. He's going to be forced up because of the ring. He is actually going to get there. Nonsenio just quite happy to chill out. Draedon just killed Italiano. Italiano gets taken out. Is he in the top 10? Is he going to go through to the last game of the day? I don't know, but he's been taken out already. Stormix died to the play zone. Nonsenio gets knocked out by someone I can't even see. Oh, from all the way behind. We didn't even see it. I'm not in first person. There's no excuse for me. Trivector is pinched. He's actually in a pinch situation. What's he going to do? He's going to hold on to that tree for dear life. So what he's going to do. He's going to try and heal. Draedon then pops up behind Vix and takes him out, giving Trivector a bit of time. Tikiko is full health at this point, though. What's Draedon doing? Draedon just going full beast mode. 10 kills between Voxsic and Draedon. 10 kills. While we were watching that fight, Draedon picked up 4 kills. He's getting some shots onto Tikiko. I warned you. I told you at the start. I told you at the start. Don't mess with Draedon. Tikiko is so low. Oh my... I don't think you can be any lower health and be alive. Maybe you can. I don't know. That red bar is so little. It's so little that red bar was. Trivector. Draedon just kicking asses. He's not even taking names, he's just kicking asses. There's nothing about it really. He's just kicking everyone's ass. Tikiko. Trivector. They're jostling for position. I think, to be fair, all these players will probably make it into our last game of the night at this point. Diverse. 1337 moving up behind Draedon. Diverse again. His partner got killed earlier on. Steven was his partner. Got taken out. Oh, he's moving up behind Voxsic. Doesn't return any fire though. Taking a lot of damage himself. And Voxsic picks up another kill. That puts Voxsic and Draedon on 11 kills between them. Voxsic and Draedon have turned up to get kills. They're going ham. They're just taking everyone down one by one. Wentos and Strategas moving up there, taking a bit of damage for their troubles, possibly ring damage by the looks of it. Voxsic and Draedon have decent position. Trivector still has that tree. Tikiko has another rock between him and the... So you have 2 teams left. Strategas and Wentox. Draedon and Voxsic have been just murdering everyone. Draedon and Voxsic going on a Trivector. Trivector trying his best to stay alive. He's doing everything he can. He's flopped right down behind that rock. Doing all he can to stay alive. Grenades coming in. Tries to return fire. Does get a few hits onto Voxsic, but Voxsic cleans up in the end. Voxsic and Draedon now on 12 kills between them. This is an absolute kill rout at this point. They have just absolutely wiped through everyone. Draedon moving up. Strategist just killed Tikiko. It's a 2v2. We are in a 2v2 situation. There's a big spread on the ring here. There's a lot of room on the ring as well. Trying to get good position. Strategist has that KAR. I think both Draedon and Voxsic are running AR/SMG combos, both of which have upgraded ARs and upgraded SMGs. Let's get into Ventox's vision. He's not even looking that way at the moment. Let's have a look at Draedon's vision. Doesn't see them. Again, if we take off all of our extra bits, this is what these guys see. Just so you know, because we get much better vision than they do. This is what they see. They see absolutely nothing. They have no idea where these players are. This is why they're moving around in sort of methodic things. Okay, Wentox took some damage out. Doesn't seem to get any hits on anyone. Yeah, Voxsic's taking some damage. Ignore me. Voxsic's taking some damage. He uses the hill as a bit of cover. Strategist moving up with the grenade. I like this move. Good move. He knows roughly where he's going to be. The grenade comes in. Is it going to land on Voxsic? It is. It is. It's just a little bit too far. A little bit too far to right. Vox retreating back. Strategist with the lovely flank. I'm liking the flank from Strategist. However, his partner goes down at the same time. He has flank though. Is he going to get anyone down? No, I don't think he is. And Voxsic and Draedon win the game with 14 kills. 14 kills. Voxsic and Draedon pick up the 14 kills. Can't say more than that. Real domination. And it looks like Italiano and Gaxi just snuck in there. I'm not sure entirely how many teams are going through to the final game, but I think Italiano and Gaxi have got themselves into that final game. But GG everyone. Not much more you can say. Voxsic and Draedon, absolutely brilliant. Good positioning, good looting, good teamwork. Really nice show from those two guys there. Let's see what they can do this final game. Let's see if they can turn this into a final game win, because they've been quite unlucky in the duos. Certainly Draedon has for a while now. He should have picked up a couple of overall duos wins, but hasn't as of yet. So I'm going to take a break. We're going to fill the lobby for our final game, and we'll come back and we'll do the final game. So the final game is going to be all the top players from Game 1 and Game 2 are going to go at it in the final game. I'll be back very soon. Go to the toilet. Go take a break. Go stretch your legs. Go talk to a loved one. I'll come back in 5 minutes ready, hyped, amped for the last game. take some damage. He gets Schaefer down. He's knocked out himself. Absolutely torn to shreds. Can they get in the ring? Product pulls Voxsic out the shit. He's pushing back around. He's going to catch him out in the open and he's going to go down.
Playerunknown's Battlegrounds tournaments. Join us every Saturday. Proudly presented by XPULZ.
And we are back. So this is round 3. There's all the best players from round 1, all the best players from round 2. And when I say best, I mean best, Pulsey. 18th place is not best. So here we go, guys. We're going to get started. We're ready to go. We're in. Who's going to win? Nobody knows. Is Italiano and Gaxi going to be out to prove a point? What about Draedon and Voxsic? Can they continue on that incredible run of 14 kills? What can they do the same in this game? What about Stormix and Cinzy, previous winners of our first-person duos? Are they going to have some sort of say in the end of this game? It's almost impossible to call, guys. It really is. It's going to be an interesting half of half. It's not football. Interesting round of PUBG. I think I pressed the button. Hopefully, I pressed the button. Click to play. Thought I pressed it. Okay, here we go. We're loading in now. We're loading in now. Final round about to begin. Hold on to your butts. Or hats. Or drinks. Or anything else you have to hand. Hold on to it. So let's have a look. So immediately we see a Stormix, Gaxi, Italiano, Strategist, Whiskers, Zero Thermic, who by the way never complains about anything. Nonsigno, Danistas. Oh. No solo players in this. No partners not getting in, I don't think. We'll see. A lot of players going to want to prove themselves here. Obviously, Draedon and Voxsic, the winners of last game in. MPG Lips, the winners, and his partner, the winners from the first games are here as well. And just we've got the usual selection of very high quality players. Good players that play in our tournaments week in, week out, playing both these and the Falls in tournaments. Getting quite experienced now with first person, getting quite experienced with sort of tournament setting. PUBG. Best Kebabi, you and his partner. Again, they'll want to have something to say in this game as well. Incoming us and Danistas will probably will be there or thereabouts come the end. We'll see. Obviously could go any way. There's no real way of predicting with PUBG. That's the beauty of it. I feel like Italiano and Gaxi are going to want to prove a point in this game, though. They're going to want to prove a point, so we'll see how we go. 17 seconds, 16, 15. Remember, guys, if you're enjoying what you see, please chuck XPULZ's Gaming's channel a follow. You can get them on Twitter too. You can do ! Discord to jump on the Discord where a lot of the information about tournaments and upcoming things happen. And obviously register for the website. If you actually want to take part in this, if you want to get your games casted, if you want to be part of the ongoing games that we have going and the potential leagues in the future, then you need to get yourself signed up to the XPULZ.com's website. Interesting plane. The plane is starting at military. It's taking a slight upwards curve. They're probably going to just finish around Giorgiopol. So it's kind of a diagonal split. Not the best split, but still good enough that players are going to be able to push out, and there's going to be space. There's going to be space for everyone to get some loot. There's going to be space for people to do what they need to do. There's lots of space available for everybody out there. So immediately we have Cincy and the Stormix going Novo. Cincy and the Stormix love a bit of Novo. It's fair to say they do love a bit of Novo. Let's have a look. It doesn't look like Draedon and his partner have gotten out yet. Voxsic's just getting out now. Where's Draedon? I don't see Draedon. Draedon and Voxsic, same as last time. They're just mopping up this area here. Obviously, Draedon knows something that we don't. Is all I can say. Or certainly knows something that I don't, because he tends to favour this sort of pattern here quite often. You know, he does tend to loot around this area quite often. Ellipse and C. Jones, his partner. Philippine creeps. Or creep. A Stormix. And Cinzy. Just landing now. Rick. With him in this town. But Rick is by himself. I'm not sure where Rick's partner's gone. A lot of players going up north. Mr. XXD taking over the school again. Same thing they did last time. Italiano and Galaxy have gone all the way up to Georgia Pool. There's quite a few players at Georgia Pool, so they're not going to have it easy today. It's not going to be nothing easy for them today. It's quite a lot of players up at Georgia Pool. Nonsenio and Trivector landing. Wentox and Strategis up there. XDVG coming up to Georgia Pool. There's a lot of players going to be hitting Georgia Pool. A lot of players. Toffix in the partner coming up to Georgia Pool as well. Danistas. Let's have a look. Indexas is in the floor. Is at Rozok. Deciding that they don't really want to loot Rozok. There is a lot of people at Rozok, so moving away. Imps moving up to Pollyanna. We've still got Fearme and Sergeant NGO going to Pollyanna via parachutes. A lot of people going to Pollyanna. A lot of people there. Rick's partner coming on via car to Nova with him. Phil P and Creeps moving across potentially to military. Ellipse there, just looting on the shoreline. Zakwas and Norman Bates taking that small little farming settlement over. Zero Thermic and Whiskers straight into the middle of Pachinki, working their way through Pachinki. Dark Shadow and his partner on the edge of Pachinki there. A lot of players here. Have a look at Diverse. Got nothing at the moment. Moving away. Steven has nothing as well. Indexaz there. Picks up the AKM. Grinkas still has nothing, so they're okay for now. No one really has guns. Danistas. Oh, interesting. Danistas has the Scar. GXRKE. Sit between Danistas and Puljas. So he's in there with the UMP. Liban 16 moving up in the open. Has nothing. Is moving through the open field. Getting to that building there. Danistas, if he moves out, he's got a problem. Moving towards Poljas, he's going to move straight past this guy with the UMP. He's going to move straight past two players with the UMP. Right, I'm just going to reset my brain a second. He's going to move straight past players with UMPs. I can't say umps. Oh, saying that though, he does get him knocked out straight away. Liban moves outside the building though. He's trying to chase him down with the UMP. Danistas moves inside. Liban going inside to try and get his partner back up. Let's have a look at Danistas. Always looking for the angle. Doesn't quite get it though. Good option. Doesn't quite get the angle. Is Poljas moving up towards him now? Are they communicating? Is he letting him know that it's time to get up here? Jumps out the window. Poljas moving in the bottom with the Uzi. Looks like they're doing a flanking maneuver. Both players coming into the building from either side. Are they going to push up the stairs? They are. Oh, they're being really aggressive in this final game. Being super aggressive. They know what room they're in. Danistas gets one player down. Gets killed himself for it though. Poljas and Liban go at it. I can't even tell who survived that, but it looks like Poljas did at the expense of his partner. That was a 2-for-1 trade early on in the game. There's still 53 players left, but we had the 2-for-1 trade. I'm just gonna say the camera angles kind of suck sometimes. They're not great. They don't help much. Rick and the Denny have moved into military. Stormix and Cincy looting where they like to loot. Zero Thermic and Whiskers in Pachinki. Zero Thermic with the S686. That's an over-under shotgun for anyone that doesn't know. Basically a competition shotgun in real life. Sort of shotgun you'd use to shoot clay pigeon with. I see, I know stuff about guns as well. Only because I used to shoot competition clay when I was younger. This is just information I feel like you all want to know. So I'm going to share it with you anyway. Dark Shadow and Amit... But I can't say that name. Dark Shadow and his partner moving up to try and get some vision. Got the tier 3 helmet already. Got the 2x scope on that AKM. Creeps knocks out Norman Bates. Ooh. Quite far away as well. Let's see if Sakas is getting him up. Hiding in a bush. See what Creeps' vision looks like. He does see something. He does see him. Goes for the shot. Gets another hit. Gets another hit. Sakas has got real issues here. Wow, if they get away with this, that's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. But no, Norman Bates gets knocked out again. But they actually might have gotten away with it. They might well get away with that. Wow. The seconds there, the seconds. More than 3 or 4 seconds longer there, and they do not get away with it. And because Sarkwas is right on top of Norman Bates, he's not going to really have to deal with the penalty for the second knockdown, which you bleed out much quicker on your second and subsequent knockdowns. You bleed out quicker every single time. So you've got less time to react. Obviously, as soon as you start rezzing your partner, it does stop the bleed out timer, though. A lot of players up at Georgia Pulse. Strategas, Wentox, Toffix, Gaxi and Italiano ended up having an entirely free loot, though. Unbelievably they have. Same for Voxsic and Draedon, just doing what they do, having a nice free loot. Sergeant NGO and Fear Me, one of 3 teams actually at Polyana. Tikiko and his partner near to Polyana as well. Polyana became the focal point for this game. Lipovka has only got Fitzy and his partner there. Interesting play. We've only lost 3 players so far. Oh dear, Norman Bates taking more damage from creeps. That 4x M16 combo is not to be trifled with. Just settling himself. Possibly ran out of breath. Just waiting for his breath meter to come back up. Make sure he hits these shots. Maybe he doesn't see them. He does obviously see them, though. What's he doing? Miss. Trying to get his range. Obviously wary that anybody could be running up behind him. He's kind of exposed on the middle of that hill. Just leaving those guys escape, and they have done. Once again, Norman Bates and Sakwas, much like last game, somehow survived. They somehow survived, just with patience. Whiskers has got the silenced M16 by the looks of it. What does his partner Zero have? I don't know. Oh, Dark Shadow's going to see Whiskers. He does. I'm pretty sure he's seen Whiskers. Whiskers is quite far away from Zero Thermic. Dark Shadow, though, quite happy. Imps knocks out Diverse. Where did that happen? Where did that happen? Where we go? Whoa. A lot of stuff happening up the north. Imps knocks out Diverse. Steven then trying to get his partner back up. Imps with that silencer. Duty's just chucking a bit of fire out with the UMP. Not really going to do much. Steven getting out of there. He's trying to run. I don't think Steven's going to get very far there, though, and he doesn't. He gets shot down. That 4x M16 silence combo is not to be trifled with. You're not really going to run very far from that. Incoming Asentakis moving around the outskirts of Polyana as this happens. Stormbix and Cincy had a nice loot at Novo. Oh, Whiskers is 1 building away. He's actually out in the open. Dark Shadow must see him. Surely he sees him. He does see him. Whiskers taking some shots. Dark Shadow runs straight out of ammo. Is Zero Thermic going to come and help his partner? Whiskers is a very fine player. He proved that just by the knockout there. Whiskers is really decent. Unfortunately, he's had the problematic situation where Shakespeare Tradition has been dragging him down in his duos games previously. Maybe Zero's more of a team player. Who knows? Zero moving up the street. Dark Shadow's partner on top of this building, and I went to click on him, and it didn't take me to him because reasons. See if we can get you back into this fight, guys. We're on 0 now. Zero taking quite a lot of damage there. Doesn't know where the shots are coming from, though. Gets into the building with Dark Shadow, though. Whiskers getting some shots up on the building. Sort of trading quite nicely here, I guess, because neither player is actually taking any damage. Zero's in the same building as Dark Shadow. Is he going to go upstairs and kill Dark Shadow? No, actually, Whiskers gets taken down. Zero now has a choice to make. Is he going to take his partner out? And then res his own partner. What's he going to do? Armit has got good position. Taking a bit of damage from Zero. Actually, Zero then finishes him off. Gets a nice kill from the window. Wasn't really expecting that. One of these guys are going to get up in nukes. There is some tier 3 loot going begging there on Armit's body. Zero refusing to res Whiskers. Just going in to check everything out first. Norman Bates and Sakura seem to have got themselves a bit of gear now. They're motoring quite nicely. Survived that early scare. Somehow survived that early scare. Got a bit of gear. Moving towards the ring. Ellipse, our winner from first game. Just about getting into the ring now. Voxsic and Draedon. Gaxi and Italiano. Bit early in the game for this fight. Gaxi and Italiano. Draedon doesn't see them. Voxsic doesn't see them either. They're going to get away with it. They're on the bike. Tarkus just killed Imps. Get into this. These players were circling around the edge of Polyana. Nice position that. That tower looks directly into the town. Looks like Tarkus is trying to flank up and round. Looks like they're both incoming us and Tarkus is trying to flank up and round Duty. Or Doodle. I think that's an L, not an I. I'm calling him Duty for half a map. I'm sure he doesn't mind. Got the tier 3 helmet though. He's healing up as well. Tarkus incoming us moving in. Doodle moving away, deciding it's time to go away. I don't really want to stay around here. I don't really want to get into this fight, so I am out of here. Strategist and Wentox seems to be running it from very far away. The first stage ring is obviously quite low damage. Trying to put some damage onto Doodle. Not really getting any decent damage there. No real damage onto the car there. So he's going to get away. He's going to have a say in this game later on. Hopefully it's not something that comes back and bites him in the arse later. Phil P. Okay. 2 shots going onto the Denny. Rick in the bush to the left. And Rick knocks out Creeps. Gaxi and Italiano coming up the back of this now. Gaxi and Italiano are going to get some nice position here. The Denny and Rick might be totally boned here. Let's have a look. Obviously the ring, obviously they're quite happy just to chill out in the ring. Just got that red dot sight on Gaxi, so he's not really got great range capabilities, but he must see these 2 players. Quite hard to see without anything on. Obviously we get a much better vision, but you can just about see one of the players moving there. You can see his head pop up on the rock there. Gaxi moving around. Gaxi, pretty sharp player. He's not going to let this go. Gets a good position. The Denny goes down. Second moves on to Rick. Rick is dancing and dancing and weaving and dodging and dancing. It's like watching John Travolta in the 70s. Decided just to kill off the Denny in the interim. Make sure he secures that kill on Denny. Creeps and Phil are low. And actually, Italiano takes out Rick in the interim. However, Creeps and Phil are very low. Italiano, just trying to look for a position. What's he got? He's got that 4x. Creeps gets knocked out by Italiano. Phil P in front. Can Phil P keep his team in this? Phil P gets killed by Gaxi. Gaxi and Italiano have decided after the last game that now is the time to go ham. They want the kills. They want the death. They want the destruction. And they're going to get them as well. They're going to get them. Voxsic and Draedon. Looks like Sergeant NGO's just been knocked out by Draedon. Draedon moving up the hill. Oh, he's going to get them in prime position. There's no chance here. Draedon picks up the kill. Draedon then with 2 kills himself. Draedon, Italiano, and Gaxi all picking up kills early in this game. Zero Thermic knocks out MPG Ellipse. Big fight going on here. Let's get into it. MPG Ellipse being rezzed. Inside the building. Zero Thermic outside. Zero Thermic probably has to respect the fact that he's quite low health. Whiskers pushing into the building. Whiskers picks up the kill. Whiskers then putting Zero Thermic and himself on the board with some kills. They're right at the edge of the ring. All Zero has to do is get himself healed and they're back in the game. Get a bit of loot as well. They're right next to the ring. They don't really have to worry too much. Voxsic and Draedon still involved. Oh, and takes another player down. Voxsic and Draedon starting to motor quite nicely now. Kills coming in for both of them. Trying to peek there. Personally, I wouldn't really peek a tree against Draedon and Voxsic. Not with the level of savagery that's been displayed tonight. I'd probably run away and hide. Look at that. He puts 1 millimeter of his head around that tree and it gets banged straight away. Well, his body did. Well, no, that was a headshot, I think. 1 millimeter of his body around that tree and he gets a shot. Heals himself up, deciding that I've got a ghillie suit. It's time to run away, and does so. Draedon with the KAR. By CO XXX still moving. Oh, Voxsic with the car. Is he going to try and pick up Draedon and go after this guy? Still taking shots. He's still taking shots. Draedon actually still out in the open. Still getting shots onto him. Just runs out of ammo. Are Voxsic and Draedon going to go for the kill? Are they going to be super aggressive here? He has got real issues. He's trying to dodge. He's trying to duck. He's trying to weave. What can he do? He's taking more damage. Can he get to the next level of cover? I don't think he can. And he gets taken out. Voxsic and Draedon have gone full scale war mode. Full-scale war. They are ready. They're ready for a fight. As are Italiano and Gaxi. Who's going to come out on top? Not to put too fine a point on it with at least 36 players still left in this game. I feel like it's going to come down in some parts to those two teams. Gaxi and Italiano. Wait a minute. Xerothermic and Whiskers. Quite close to Gaxi and Italiano. Do they know where they are? I don't think they do. I don't think they've got any idea, really. They're close. I'm going to stick with this. I think Xerothermic and Whiskers are just a bit too far away. XPULZ taking some damage, returning some damage. Takiko and Tunga. Mobes knocked out by Cinzy. Where is Cinzy? Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, Mobes just gets killed. A Stormix actually just gets killed. A Stormix actually gets taken out. Cinzy and a Stormix get killed by Mobes and Fitzy. On saying that at the same time, it looks like we've got Trivector and Nonsinho in this building right next to them. Doodle NZZ has got himself into that building and is quite happy just to chill out there for a bit. Fitzy and Mobes have a lot of health to recover at this point. Unfortunately, Stormix and Cinzy are out now, though. Previous winners of our first-person tournaments, games, are out quite early on. Shockingly quite early on as well. They've got a little bit aggressive, I think. Never really want to push into a building like that in first person. The ring is going to move all these players along a bit now. There's going to be a large scale conversion of players all around this side of the map. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams. All going to be hitting the same sort of side of the ring. Eskebabi, you and Polkas have been looting Pollyanna for the entire time. Tarkis and Incoming Ass have again picked up a lot of loot. Poljas on the bike, aka the Suicide Death Machine. He doesn't care though, he just needs speed. He feels the need for speed. He's going to make the ring as well. Index as coming in a car. Xerothermic and his partner are going to slowly move. They need to move quicker than slowly though, because they got 1 minute 40 to hit that ring and it's quite far away. It's a zone and a quarter away from where they are, so they're going to have to get a shift on. The XUR top 3 in our second game with his partner. Don't know if they're aware. Mr. XD and Malik are quite far away, so they're probably not aware of each other's presence. Sometimes people look a lot closer on the minimap. Draedon knocks out Squash. Norman Bates there. Grenade coming in. Sakwas and Norman Bates have had basically a horrible time of it this game. Voxsic jumps out, gets to the double kill. I don't know if they realise that Gooches and Valo GB are in this building. Yep, a few shots into that door. They're aware. Oh, there's so many grenades coming in here. This is going to hurt. It hurts just to watch the amount of grenades coming in. One goes in. Draedon with more shots in. Not actually getting any damage out on Gooches though. Gooches does have that shotgun. Not really a situation. Does get the knockout on him. Valo GB is just hanging back. He is quite happy to sit there. Is Draedon going to push into this? He is. Gets the kill. Gets the double. Draedon on the 6 kills. That means Voxsic and Draedon have picked up 8. Are they trying to beat last round's record? Are they trying to get more than 14 between them? Time will tell, but so far so good. Just picking up kills left and right, knocking teams out everywhere they go. Who can stand in their way? Who's going to stop Draedon and Voxsic? I'm sure some players will have something to say about this as the game goes on. Everyone being pushed. A lot of players quite close to each other. Quite surprised Xerothermic and his partner haven't seen Mr. XD. They've got to, because he actually saying that he has seen him. What timing? What caster timing? Gets one knockdown, gets a second kill, gets some kills to Xerothermic then as well. I think Xerothermic and his partner are actually on a couple of kills themselves now. Can't see because I'm blind. Yeah, Xerothermic and Whiskers are actually on 6 kills between them as well. This partnership, the form today, because Xerothermic got turned down by Scooby, and Whiskers obviously got abandoned by Shakespeare, is turning out to be quite a good one. 6 kills between them in the final game. Maybe they'll have something to say about it. Gax and Italiano. They're obviously going to have some sort of say in this game as well. Xerothermic and his partner, Whiskers, need to move up now. The C in a load, in a decent position. Draedon and Voxsic getting in a car, don't really want to stay in the position they were in. Nonsinho and Trivector, right at the edge here. Let's have a look. Let's get into some vision. Monsignor and Trivector. Fitzy and Mobes up in the buildings. Fitzy and Mobes. Still in there. I hear shots. I hear shots. Who's shooting at who? Come on. Reveal. Oh, 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 oh. Voxsic. Low health. Draedon still pretty full. Doodle knocked out Tarkus. Tarkus gets knocked out by Doodle. Where was Doodle? Oh, there he is there. Takes out incoming ass as well. Doodle just picks up the double by himself. Interesting play. Picks up 2 kills by himself. Then wipes out an entire team by himself. PULZ, Strategas, Wentox, all there. All need to move. Zero Thermic and Whistles moving into the ring. Gaxi and Italiano just on the edge of the ring. Voxsic and Draedon have found their place. There's good vision all round. Good cover all round. And it's going to be right in the middle of the ring. Right in the middle. Nice place. Gaxi and Italiano moving up. Zero Thermic and Whiskers moving up. PULZ and Tikiko haven't really made a decision by the looks of it yet. Ooh, Voxsic takes a bit of damage there. Monsignor locked out Mark. They've got a few kills going down at the same time. A load. Guy who put some hits onto Voxsic. Voxsic, clever player, knowing when to back off, knowing when to reposition himself. Bit of a long-range car versus car fight here. Double cars. Double 4Xs, at least. I'm guessing they're the 4Xs at least. There might be a couple of 8Xs in there as well. I'm not going to go and have a look around. Voxsic. The C in a load. Oh, Gaxi Italiano coming up behind here. Gaxi and Italiano making a move for it. Index hasn't seen either of them. Grix hasn't either. Whiskers and Zero Thermic up on that ridge in front of us. PULZ, Strategas. There's just a lot of death ass. Wentox and Strategas still going. Gonna be getting the res. PULZ in that building. He's gonna have to move though. Zero Thermic and his partner on this ridge got the 4X out, looking in that direction of that fight they just heard, using another energy drink despite being pretty full. Obviously wants the extra speed from it. Wants to keep their energy drinks topped up. They have got several kills. Oh, Draedon gets knocked out by the sea. Oh, we are in a situation. At the same time, Italiano takes out Indexaz. Grix, what can he do? Get a pistol out with no ammo apparently. Then goes for the UMP. What's he gonna do? In the meantime, I think Draedon's gonna be rezzed by Voxsic, but does that mean he's got no helmet now? Gaxi and Italiano pick up another kill each, so 3 and 2. Draedon 6 and 2. Zero Thermic 4 and 2. Marok and Commander. Oh, lovely grenade from Gaxi. Oh, we got Voxsic knocked out. It looks like the sea has something to say. And it is don't mess with me with the car. Both Voxsic and Draedon have had to push right back in now. Thankfully, they've still got helmets on though. As we say that, PULZ gets taken out by the ring. Strategist and Wentox moving up. Whiskers doesn't see these players. They're at the top of the hill there, so they're not going to see them. ZX, UR, and Mime Gaming. Looking at Best Kebab and Porkas. He's in a dip there, so he's not going to see either of them. Doodle just knocked out Mob. Doodle again? Doodle with another knockout? Let's get in this now. Doodle is just going ham. He just knocked out Mobes. Outside the ring as well. Mobes is going to die. Doodle. Mobes just gets killed, so Doodle picks up the kill again. Doodle with another kill. 3 kills by himself. Literally 3 kills by himself. He has got the tier 3, tier 3. Going for another one. Going for another kill. And picks up another 4 kills by himself. Doodle's gone full-scale monster mode here. Marok trying to push into Doodle. Commander has the pistol on. Doodle just gets killed. They had a good angle there. Unfortunately, he was in a poor position in the end. Zero Thermic and Whiskers going ham. Zero Thermic and Whiskers pick up another kill. Mime returns some damage onto Zero Thermic. Zero Thermic needs to go to ground now. What's he going to do? Hasn't really got much of an angle. ZXUR. Everyone here has got is low health. The ZXUR and his partner are moving away. Zero Thermic and Whiskers have so much energy. They have so much energy. They are in a high energy situation. Voxsic and Draedon still trading with the C and a load. The C and a load have gone toe-to-toe with Voxsic and Draedon with these cars for a good 5 minutes now. Voxsic finally gets a knockout on a load. Is a load in a bad position. He can be rezzed. Draedon looks like he just takes a shot off the C. The C going for the res. Will Voxsic get a chance? Is he going to get a chance to get a knockout on the C? He doesn't get the chance. The C gets to the tree. Draedon and Voxsic spreading right out. I love this spread right now. They're both looking for an angle on this tree. The C in a load. Is he going to get a load back up? He tries to have a look, take some damage for it. Voxsic's on the other side. This is a really nice flank. I'm loving this bit of action here. Voxsic going right out in the open. Draedon gets knocked out though by the C. Voxsic has to make a call. What's he going to do? The C is on almost no health and gets the kill. Voxsic has to haul ass to get Draedon up now. He has to get there. Get to Draedon. He is bleeding out. He has been knocked out multiple times. He is not got much time. Will Voxsic engage the res before he dies? Will he engage it? It looks like he will just about engage the res. Oof. Oof. The C in a load. Unfortunately, though, this is the perfect time for Italiano and Gaxi to be walking up on Voxsic and Draedon, who are both low and out in the open. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Outside in the ring, though, Gaxi, low health. Voxsic is just taking a bit of damage there. Draedon's got himself up to full. Oh no, he's got himself to 80%. Gaxi pushing. He's coming straight through. Looks like Gaxi might go down, to be honest with you. I'm not entirely sure what Gaxi... Yep, Gaxi just got knocked out by the play zone. However, Draedon got knocked out at the same time by Whiskers from miles away. What's Voxsic going to do? What's Italiano going to do? It could be that both of our winners. Oh, Voxsic. Voxsic's going to get Draedon back up. Zero Thermic. Zero Thermic and Whiskers might well have found each other in a haphazard fashion, and we've come up with a high kill pairing. Whiskers and Zero Thermic are doing serious work. ZXUR gets taken up by Polcast and Best Kebab EU. We are in a 4-team situation. We're in a 4-team situation. There are shots coming in and ever. Voxsic with some shots on Zero. Can Zero get to the tree? He does get to the tree. Whiskers out in the open there a little bit. Voxsic moving into cover now, moving back into this building. Oh, Draedon's out in the open. Polcast knocks out Zero Thermic. Looks like Polcast had the angle and Draedon finishes it off. Ooh. Ooh. 3 teams left. Polcast and Best Kebab making a good account of themselves there. Draedon with some shots onto Marok. Marok out in the open, goes down. Draedon looking for Commander. Gets some shots onto Commander. It's now a 2v2. It's a 2v2. Best Kebab EU and Polcast versus Draedon. Polcast and his partner have really bad position. Voxsic and Draedon have a great position. They have fought hard. They have fought long. They have been knocked out multiple times. They've got huge amount of kills. Again, we're at 12 kills for them in this game. 14 in the last. Best Kebab EU pushing out there, right in the open. He's really going for it. He's going to take some damage. Polcast is probably going to go down. Yep, Polcast has been knocked out. It's now down to Best Kebab EU. What can he do? He's pushing up on Voxsic and Draedon. He's determined to push up. He's in the ring. He's in the ring. Draedon and Voxsic versus Best Kebab EU. His partner has gone down, taking some shots. He's only got the 2x. He's only got the 2x. He's put some damage onto Draedon. He put some more damage onto Draedon. Draedon has a duck around the corner. Voxsic putting some damage out now. Oh, Polcast dies outside the play zone in the interim. What's Best Kebab EU going to do? He tries to run. He can't run. And Draedon and Voxsic pick up the game. Draedon and Voxsic, back-to-back first-person games. Back-to-back 14 kills in those first-person games. Coming in first. Polcast and Best Kebab EU coming in with a surprise second place there. Commander and Maro C coming in third. Zero Thermic and Whiskers coming in fourth with the 9 kills. ZXUR and Mine coming in fifth. Gaxi and Italiano with the 6 kills, but in 6th. A load in the C with 7 in 7th place. Doesn't really get to the bottom of just how well they traded with Draedon and Voxsic. They traded with them for a good 2 or 3 minutes. Doodle NZ got 4 kills pretty much by himself after Imps died. Good games, good games. Well done, everyone. Well done. Good job. So that's it, guys. Those are our winners for the night. That was our first-person duos tournament for this week. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all had fun. I hope it was good to watch. I hope there was enough death and destruction for you all. I have been the Stifler, so on Twitch, _Stifler. Or on Twitter, @TheStiflerTV. This has been XPULZ's duos. First-person duos for this week. There'll be more XPULZ tournaments next week. There'll be more Forza esports tournaments next week as well, so keep an eye on both of those. Chuck follows out to all the channels and all the Twitters you can. Hopefully they'll get spammed into chat now. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for the continued support and continued love, everyone. And we'll see you all very soon. Good night and goodbye. Peter takes some damage. He gets Schaefer down. He's knocked out himself. Absolutely torn to shreds. Can they get in the ring? Product pulls Voxsic out the ship. He's pushing back around. He's going to catch him out in the open and he's going to go down.
Playerunknown's Battlegrounds tournaments. Join us every Saturday. Proudly presented by XPULZ.